Oh, yeah. Don't you just love that theme song? Yes, yes, yes. You have just tuned in to Becoming Dateable on IntellectualRadio.com, an iHeartRadio station with your host. I am Eva Ruwe.
It's your man L in the building. We are here.
Yeah.
This is Monica P.
And this is John Bliss.
Oh, yeah. And as you can see, we are missing the one and only Mr. Jay Grant.
Woo woo.
Not because he overslept.
Not this time.
No, he's got business today.
He actually has business
Yes,
today.
Yeah.
business.
Okay.
He gave us notice.
Yeah.
He did.
A lot of times Jay just be like, man, I'm tired. They the drummer a little bit too much last night.
Jay,
You gotta get a drummer.
You know we have to throw some shade, even though you gave your notice and everything.
Have a special guest in the building. You know, we're always bringing you the best guests in town. And so today, this is my first time actually meeting this man, but we have a guest, Pastor Shanier Austin, that's in here. I'm going to have Elle actually formally introduce him.
Listen, Southside's own, man. He's one of the guys. He's a hooper. He play ball. You know, he just happens to love Jesus and has a thorough understanding of the word. He's got a church on the south side of Chicago. He wrote a book also called Ladies, Let's Talk. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Becoming Dateable show, Pastor Shanier Austin.
Hello, everyone. Thank you all for having me.
Wait, what's the name of the book again?
Ladies, Let's Talk.
All right now. Hey, ladies. Uh-oh. That's awesome. Thank you for being here on the show.
Thank you for having me.
And it's just so befitting that you're here. And we're going to be talking about a topic today that I thought was just like really, really controversial and interesting. I don't know how people are going to respond to it.
Definitely controversial.
Oh boy. I'm sure me from LA is probably going to call in during this moment and not the Messy Monday today.
He's going to call in.
I don't know.
You
But
feel it?
I'm about to drop the bomb on you guys, okay?
All right.
So, today's relationship topic of the day is, can you really be raped by your spouse?
Oh my.
Oh,
Who says yes? Who says no? Who didn't even know that was an issue? We want to hear from you. So you can call in and let us know your thoughts. 708-223-8953. 708-223-8953. Oh, who
That
wants to
is
jump into this
deep.
first? It's very deep.
That's really deep.
Oh my goodness.
Let's hear from the married person on
How
deck.
did I
There you go.
know that was going to happen? I mean, thinking about it, because I did think about I was reading and I looked and I saw the statistics and everything, and I was like, "What? This is a for real issue." Because in my brain, I'm thinking, well, if you're married, just anytime your spouse has that need, you know, you kind of just let it happen, even if you don't feel like it. You just let them do what they got to do, you know, just provide a space for them, you know.
Okay.
That's why you're still married.
Is it? Okay.
15 years.
They just want a place to put, well, I shouldn't say it that bluntly, but they, you know, but there are occasions where you know, there may be difficulties in a relationship. They're having challenges, you know, and during that time, if you have one of the spouses, because there are women that do rape the men too. I know that sounds
It's pretty regular.
but
pretty regular.
that happens.
Yeah.
So
Really? How
Yeah.
did that happen?
You just
It
wake
happens.
up and
That's
she's
the
on top of
thing.
you.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I didn't give any consent for you to just jump on this. meat
but you
ministry.
provided the morning wood though, correct?
God did that. I didn't know that was happening.
That's something that happens naturally. That happens naturally.
Oh, if
So-
you provide the fire,
I'm done.
I'll provide the sacrifice. Hey, oh, thank you, God.
Yeah, I'll fill you up. Listen.
So, but with those situations though, I'm thinking like, yeah, you can't force yourself onto your spouse. It may be during a challenging time. I really had to think about it to gain that perspective. But if it's a challenging time where you really don't want to be bothered with your spouse and you're contemplating maybe even divorce or something, if they force themselves on you, then yeah, that is right.
I just know that I don't want anything that doesn't want me. That's
Yeah.
all I know.
Right. There are a lot of people that don't hold that mentality.
Okay,
though.
Dawn. Don, I'm looking at you. I'm judging you. No, I'm just kidding.
Don's like, I'm taking it.
I'm just saying, for example, like if we as ladies, especially as we are getting of age, there's a different dynamic in our bodies. We are becoming teenage boys.
Okay.
As we get closer to this menopause.
Play too much.
No, this is real talk.
This is real.
Yeah,
And
the
there are
30s
plenty
was a real thing.
women that are like, listen, let's go. I'm grown.
This is true.
You grown. Give it up. I don't care if you don't like it. There are a couple of women that are like they're very aggressive.
Okay, so this is can you really rape a guy though?
Yes,
Because
you
you really
can.
Yeah.
You
If he doesn't want
Because
it,
he's stronger than you. So it's hard for me. Unless he wake up like he in misery tied up and
Well,
he
he's
got a
a
block
gentleman.
between his
He's not gonna
ankles.
like choke
He's
you
not gonna
out to
take you and
not
toss
have
you.
sex.
Okay, so now I
Right,
guess
he's not
we need
gonna
to go
abuse
back
you.
to what rape is.
Rape is
Because-
non-consensual sex.
Okay, because if the guy's saying, no, I'm not gonna let you have his dick today.
Right. Earl, how many dicks
And-
we have today?
Yeah.
One
more dick for the
Okay.
Oh, I think I said it. Oh
just used it.
man.
y'all
And
use
for
it
our
like
listeners
3-4
out there who
times.
don't understand what we just said, we are trying to keep the word dick at the minimum,
And you
and I
just
just
used it
used
again.
one.
Used it again.
And
We're
that
on
one
next
shouldn't count.
week's.
That's 3. So we are trying to do 2 a show or less. Pray
We're
for
rolling
I
us.
think
on
we're
the
getting
negative.
fined.
We're
But if you
rolling
want
on
to
the
if
negative.
you like to hear more dicks, you can donate.
That's
First-
number 5.
first of
For
all-
the FCC.
I'm not doing any dicks.
That's 6.
Well, I hope not, but
You're taking from our March
what I know
budget.
from you,
Yeah,
you'll
nah.
definitely lose some street credit.
Yeah, no, there's no dicks being done. Yeah.
Okay.
All
I
right.
can't say that in church, man. I'm glad I'm here.
Right.
Oh,
So glad I'm here. So glad.
Yeah. So what you got?
Either way,
Working centers at your church?
Either way, my point is, I know you were saying I don't want
They
nobody
know.
who don't want me. That's not necessarily the sentiment of many women, because as we get a little bit older, we're not like, no, get away from me. We like, come here, young man. It's a little
Yeah.
different. It's a
Oh,
little
wow.
different.
This is
So
this
That
is
sounds
true.
scary, Don.
Okay.
it does, but that's real.
So can I ask you, Pastor Chenier, have you been raped?
No, never.
Right.
You don't seem rapeable. I'm just saying.
Wait a
No,
minute.
Out there in Radio Land, if you could just see him. I didn't get a rapeable vibe from
That's
you.
wrong.
Okay.
That's wrong on 2 levels. Are you trying to say he don't look like he's desirable to go out?
Oh, no,
Or
that's
He
all.
just look like
He
he's
don't
giving
look
up
like he's
all the
rapeable,
time.
like-
Doesn't look
I-
rapeable.
I-
He always gives it up.
I'm
Okay.
I'm rape proof.
He's
I believe
rape
that.
proof.
Rape.
I can't
Don
be
said
raped.
he looked like he always
Yeah.
gets it.
So you just give into it
No,
immediately.
I
You
don't.
surrender
I don't,
immediately.
No, I don't give in. But I'm rape proof. So
Okay.
All
It
it
would-
takes the situation over. I
It
think
would
that's
take
done
a
an
group of
eyeball.
women from Wakanda to rape him. I'm just saying.
Now,
Gotcha.
have y'all heard of that though? There was a group of women that grabbed the guy, and I want to say they were South African. I'm not sure they were African.
Mhm.
Grabbed this guy in Africa. This happened in Africa. Grabbed the guy, about 3-4 women, grabbed him, and they kidnapped him and raped him for like 2 days.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they strapped
Okay,
him down.
This is a
and
thing.
So I think that if he actually pressed charges, that his boys would probably just it'd be like, man, yeah, you can't kick it with us no more.
Well, you
No,
know, it
but
is
if
a
it-
double
if-
standard. It is a double standard.
No shaming the victim. No shaming the
if
victim.
it's a bunch
I'm a
of
comedian. I'm
if
gonna
it's a
shame
bunch
everyone.
of ugly
That's
broads
what it is.
that took it from you, and then you had, you know what I'm saying, you got to be like, nah, I'm pressing charges on these ugly hoes.
Elle, have you ever had an experience of someone violating you?
No, I mean, I'm joking about it because the women I've dealt with all my life and even current day, I wake up and they're just having fun, and I just, I consider if I wanted to be technical about it.
So you've been molested for a long time now?
No, I'm just saying, you just it's I got autopilot on this thing. Like I don't have to be awake. I don't have to be awake.
So you surrender as well.
I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm asleep.
Okay.
Okay.
If I happen to wake up,
Do you have to be conscious
there-
for there
yeah.
to be rape or not? Okay. So
I
you
just don't
come
consider
to.
it rape.
So
I
you
have to
consider
be
it,
a consensual
So it's like a
adult.
narcoleptic, it's like a narcoleptic Bill Cosby situation. In the
no,
reverse.
there's no pills involved. This is all natural.
Right, that's what nature has put you to sleep.
I'm just saying.
And you
that,
woke up and you was in the middle of it, just like some of his people. Now we know he did it. we know he
in the
did.
in the
You wanna get
technical.
off
No,
this?
okay, you just talked about me.
Judge, jury.
Okay.
There you
So
go.
anyway, Pastor Chenier,
Yes.
we wanted to hear from you. Just tell us about your book, and and we'll get back into this subject, but just give us a little bit of information about you. We're going to give the listeners a little bit of a
On that
break
note.
to process what's happening to them right
Yeah,
now.
I'm processing this
Yes,
question.
yes.
Yeah,
That's what you call wisdom, because he was like, I'm not gonna say much in this. I don't want to
Yeah,
lose my membership.
Yeah, I have to go to church Sunday, so
Absolutely.
so
Oh,
I think I'll be sitting outside.
We don't want
No,
that.
no. I wrote a book entitled "Ladies, Let's Talk: Relationship Real Talk from a Man's Point of View" back in 2015, and it just a series of different events that took place. A couple of them, maybe 3 of them, dates I went on, real life situations.
Oh wow.
But then it was the rest of them, like some of them are like counseling situations, names changed, and it just has a
Okay.
powerful message in it
Mhm.
that dealing with helping women to understand this whole thing of relationship and how to navigate through it and give response to one of the most difficult subjects of mankind, relationships.
Yes,
So
yes.
Wow.
So,
Yeah.
are you currently married or?
no, I'm single, not
Oh,
married.
wow. Okay. Have you ever been married?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. Okay.
Yes.
That's good. That's good. So, being a single pastor, wow, that's got to
That
be,
has to be challenging.
rough.
Yeah, it's challenging. The challenge part of it is that any person in leadership attracts what they are. You attract what you are. So the dynamic of what I am being single is that you see a lot of single families come in, and that's a different type of ministry you have to deal with. So men aren't too quick to say, hey, you know what? Let me take my wife to this church where this single pastor is. They usually want what they are, a married
Yeah.
pastor, stuff like that. So
Right.
it's a different dynamic.
Older.
And then you have to deal with a lot of relationship stuff in the church.
Yeah.
And that's difficult. I do a lot of refereeing. So
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's pretty awesome.
and
Like,
and I'm a janitor, so I have to clean it up too. So
When you date, do you how soon do you reveal what you do and who you are? Do you keep that?
No.
keep on going?
I immediately tell them. I think that when you enter into any relationship, you should put everything on the table. Not so much everything, but you should be upfront with that person and let that person make a decision and say, hey, this is what I'm dealing with. So.
Because I could imagine some people just immediately go into scripture.
I mean,
They go, oh my God, maybe this is too much bosom, or maybe
I mean, well, of course, I'm like this, and they'll tell you, I like people to be themselves, and a lot of this, what we hear today, people probably like, Pastor, why, I like this, because I love people to be themselves. We all process different, and so when I meet people, I tell them immediately. If I meet someone, I tell them, straight up, like, man, just be yourself. I will appreciate you more if you be yourself.
okay. Well, I have a question. I'm in here. Being yourself, you have in one of these chapters, number 15, a sister in sackcloth and ashes.
Okay.
So this is from your book, Ladies, Let's Talk. And I'm just looking at here. You're basically saying it was time for her to change her clothes. A woman in here. Can you elaborate on what you meant by like that this bit of advice right here to tell talking about a sister in sackcloth and ashes?
Well, that was about
why to change her clothes.
That was about a young lady who's part of my congregation. When I first got there and became pastor, I met her, and she came in my office and she wanted counseling. And when she came in, she had on this little dirty, dingy T-shirt and jeans. It's all she would wear. It looked like it had been washed in state soap. Anybody been in the county understand what state soap is?
Yep.
okay, because I was lost. I was like, can I get that from Walgreens, CVS?
You can't get
Okay.
this soap from Walmart.
Okay, all right, great.
And so,
I had decent commissary though, so I got some cocoa butter on.
right.
Cocoa butter.
No, when you first come in, you got state soap. So,
State
amen.
soap,
Okay,
yeah.
so she was
And
dressed this way.
she was dressed this way,
Uh-huh.
and the reason being is that she had lost her brother to gun violence, and she had a series of bad relationships, and she was just in a state of bitterness and depression. And so we would go, we have these counsel sessions like maybe once a week for probably about 6 months straight. And for the first 3 months, she came in and her clothes was a reflection of what was going on the inside. And so one day I'm seeing her improve her life and get better. And I just told her, I said, look in the mirror and tell me what you see. Oh, look in the mirror and tell me what you see. And then I just told her, I said, man, you got to change your clothes. If that's not what's on the inside of you anymore, what's on the outside of you should reflect what's on the inside of you. So take the t-shirt off. And now she's a fly dresser and all that stuff because she's a more happy and
that's awesome.
person.
That's beautiful.
You know what? I
I'm
like
just,
that.
yeah.
You know, I think that's great. And before you were on the show, I said, let me dig a little bit because I want to know who's on the show. And a lot of pastors automatically think that they are great counselors, but you actually are a counselor.
Right.
So I think that's wonderful because I've experienced being the subject of the sermon over the pulpit and people actually being called out about their business, so like when you have that confidentiality, I think that's important. So yeah. Otherwise you can really destroy some stuff.
Absolutely.
But so you've been listening to Become Dateable on IntellectualRadio.com, and you were just hearing Pastor Shanier Alston, and we're just going to have a word from our sponsors, then we'll be right back.
All right. Industry Buzz with 3 Z's is training, mentoring, and employing our youth with jobs and media all year round. They need our support to offer these services to even more youth. Visit www.industrybuzz with3z's.com to give a donation. Be sure to check out all of the media highlights from LaTonya Lane, CEO of Industry Buzz, The LaTonya Show, and more. Now, everybody, all the single ladies, and all the single men, save the date for Thursday, February 22nd. That's this Thursday. The day is finally here. This is going to be the largest dating event yet. We're going to have over 100 eligible bachelors and bachelorettes all in one place. And that place is Relax Lounge, 20901 Western Avenue in Chicago Heights, Illinois. And guess what, y'all? It's free before 8:30. So make sure you grab your crew and make your way to Relax Lounge. That's this Thursday, February 22nd.
All right. I'm excited about that event.
It's going to be the bomb.
Be huge.
Becoming Dateable is hosting. Wanda B from He Said, She Said is going to be in the house. It's going to be amazing.
Shout out to Wanda B, and definitely shout out to LaTonya Lang. We love LaTonya. Speaking of Lisa Stewart.
Yes.
Stewart, shout out to Lisa. Get well soon. We love you.
Absolutely. Love you, Lisa.
All right. So we're going to have a song from our independent artist. It's going to be Room
Temperature.
Yeah.
Real talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm chilling with Mona Lisa, frequently over pizza. She get drunk and turn into drinking Corona Keisha. She like to argue for fun and then repeat her self, and nobody wants to go and see her. That's hyperbole, nobody meaning me. Plus she already sitting, such a figure of speech. That's a triple accidental. Don't even ask me how. A little bullet found the body of Malcolm in the middle of the Autobahn ballroom of my heart's right ventricle. Why do I put up with her putting me down? Why don't she leave if she don't want me around? Why do I? Man, I'm too damn fly, and anything that costs me my piece is too damn high. Yeah, it's too damn high. That's too damn high. But you still don't get it. You mean, and I'm average, so we the same, cause I'm dealing with it. Shit, I'm dealing with it. Yo. You not, but I do. And you hot, but I'm cool. We don't see eye to eye, it's too Whitaker. I'm just trying to get it to room temperature. But you not, but I do. You hot, and I'm cool. But we don't see eye to eye, too Whitaker. I'm just trying to get it to room temperature. Room temperature. I'm just trying to get it to room temperature. To Whitaker. I'm just trying to get it to room temperature. You not, but I do. You hot, but I'm cool. We don't see eye to eye. It's to Whitaker. I'm just trying to get it to room temperature. Room temperature. Room temperature. Get it to room temperature. Yeah.
All right.
We are back
Welcome to Becoming Dateable Radio right here on IntellectualRadio.com and iHeartMedia Station. We are back, hosted by Eva Rue. What else?
Oh, yeah.
E.
Oh, my God. I put my sexy on now. Oh, yeah.
And the topic we're talking about today is highly, highly controversial.
Yeah.
What's our topic?
Our topic is, L.
Can you be raped by your spouse?
Ooh.
I believe.
And
you
your
can.
answer to that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, fellas, let's just be very clear.
I love when
In
L gives advice.
Any situation where your woman says no, or a woman says no, and she's like, no, for real. I ain't talking about like the no, while she keeps sliding the panties off. No, we know those. I'm talking about no, stop. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like,
no.
she stiffens up on you. No, like, don't do it. It's over. It's a wrap. There's like, you gotta understand. I never understood anybody who wanted to take it because it's just way too many women out here. There's 7 billion people on the planet. If you take a bath, put on a little cologne, and be funny, at least you can get a 1 percentile of 7 billion, which is like somewhere into like 100,000. There's at least 100-some thousand women that sleep with you. Why take it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't, and even if it's your wife, and I think that's the issue for the men. It becomes I
property,
married you,
possession.
Yeah, like I married you, like I gave up everything for you. My name is on mortgages for you, and
yeah,
you gonna give me this? Like,
this
nah,
is actually
fam.
a real challenge because I was really surprised when I read that at least 14% of marriage relationships will have an instance of spousal rape. 14%. I'm like, that is crazy.
Wow. I mean, the bottom line is there's no justification for rape.
Nope.
You know, just because you're married to someone, that don't mean you can force yourself upon someone.
That's true.
I mean, in no way, shape, form, or fashion. I think rape is like a form of slavery. You're invoking your will upon someone, breaking someone,
right,
and just overpowering them. And I just think that any real man or real woman wouldn't engage in some type of behavior like that.
I agree.
mean, who would want to take something that is not offered to them like that? I mean, I just think something is criminally wrong with you.
But you know, I think that it's also specifically because we're in the context of a marriage, of a union.
Right.
Because I've even heard, like in different churches, people talk about, can you be promiscuous or not promiscuous? What is it? Can you lust within your marriage as well? You know, a lot of people don't think. They think that you can be too sexual or too sexually active because, again, sex can be used
you can be
as
what in your marriage?
Yes, I've heard people say that. Some people who are very
I hear you saying that, but I'm saying that's ridiculous.
Yeah. But they believe that it's for procreation. That's it. It's not to be. It's not something that you're supposed to do for pleasure.
I wish y'all could see Pastor Chanel's face. He was like, nah.
Well, honestly, sex, God's original design for sex is for procreation.
Right.
But it's also
there was a need for it at that time.
Gift to be enjoyed between man and woman in the context of marriage.
But that's the school of thought, though.
Yeah.
So people think within marriage, some people are, and they are people of color and all colors, that they believe that within the marriage, anything goes. The marriage bed is undefiled. Anything goes. Let's go.
Yeah.
No, rape is. Rape is rape. I mean, it's in the context of our marriage or not, it's rape. Bottom line.
Yes. So when you marry them, that does not mean that you've consented.
Well,
that is a thought for some people. But that's why you have some people that think I own you. It's like property. So you can finish your thought.
I mean, yes, when you marry that person, yes, you consented to, yes, that her body is my body is her body, yes. But that doesn't mean you violate that, like you bring harm to that, because rape brings harm. It brings hurt and it causes psychological trauma and all that stuff. I mean, when you marry someone, you don't marry them and say, hey, I want you to invoke some form of psychological trauma on my life. You don't consent to that. You don't consent to saying, hey, I want you to mess me up mentally by taking from me. Yeah, my body belongs to you, yes, but you don't abuse that body. That's
but okay, I'm just playing the other side. But my thing is, maybe that's just a perspective of violation. I mean, for example, not choking somebody out when they upset me, whether I'm married or not. Or like if some things happen, like if I feel like I want to do something and I have to not react in a certain kind of way, that can be that can feel.
I thought you were talking about
some kind of
choking
way.
during
No.
sex. For a
No, no,
second.
no,
I did too.
Yeah.
I thought I was.
No, no, no.
You had
what?
you
We
had
do
threw
need to
me
define
because
that
Let's
line.
come back. Let's
What
come
about
back.
those couples that do engage in that? You know, where's the line for them? They need to really. They have to have a safe word.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
let me say that. If
All I'm saying is
that's the
perspective.
case,
Yeah.
if you give room for rape in marriage, you have to give room for abuse, domestic violence.
I agree.
So if you let somebody rape you, you might as well let them slap you upside your head.
I agree with
my
that.
mind.
And we have a comment here by Chris Longholm. It says, if anyone says you cannot be raped by your spouse, is suspect as all get out to me. I'm shocked that is even a question. Yeah, I'm shocked too.
Right.
And
Yeah.
and when you went and you were
Mhm.
talking about procreation, and some people think
Mhm.
that's just for that. I know that
Oh,
there are people that's like that,
Right.
and I think that's totally
But
ridiculous.
you know what? To piggyback on what who you said that was Sean. But what they were saying, like they didn't know that anybody would even have that question. This too, I found interesting. It wasn't even considered a crime, or it wasn't even brought up or investigated until like 1993.
Wow.
That was crazy to me. I'm like 1993,
Yeah.
really?
But I'm gonna say this. All I know is if I married you and you are my last and final hope, because I'm tied down to you for forever. You mean I have
You
no other
better
options?
give it up,
You're gonna
give
run me
it up.
that.
Give it up.
Okay,
Right now.
That's
Which is the double
that's a double
standard.
standard.
And
No,
which,
no, no,
and which
but I-
men are like, all right, cool. That's why
I'm not saying I'm
Oh.
gonna physically take it, but I think that's wrong on so many levels, because there are
That's
people.
abuse.
I think that's abuse when you use it as a weapon.
Absolutely.
But some
It's
women
abuse.
should never
What they
be
do?
used. It
Y'all
should
not giving
never
you
be
this,
used as-
and you better not cheat on me. And I'm
Exactly.
holding it for you for 6 months.
That's just
I'm not a
wise.
pastor. Yeah. I'm like, okay, well, you forced me to cheat. God bless your ministry.
You know what?
Hey,
Oh wow.
You pushed me out there. You did it.
yeah. You
That
you
is not
did.
wise at all.
You-
That
you
makes
You the
no
only
sense.
hole I have.
you try to dry up this meat ministry and see how that works out for you.
Boy, you something.
It's a ministry. It's a ministry.
Hold on. Where
You,
we
you
where
what's
we
that? What's that?
Oh God. Okay, and now a word from our sponsor.
Yeah,
Sponsors, you really
you
saved
have
my
been
life.
listening to Becoming Dateable Radio Show on Intellectual Radio. One of our sponsors is also OneNets. OneNets is dedicated to the success of your brand. OneNets understands that there is another aspect of business on the other side of your day-to-day operations, and that is their focus. That other variable of business is fueled by internet innovation. Technique and strategy are the keys. Contact www.onenets.com. That's the number one, NETZ.com, for a consultation with their business strategist, Kenny Lewis Jr., who can assist with taking your business to the next level through technology. Again, you're listening to Becoming Dateable Show on Intellectual Radio.
And guess what? It's testimony time.
Doom, 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 doom,
It's testimony time. Tell us a story to give God some glory. It's testimony time. Testimony time. Woo! Testimony time. Tell us a story to give God some glory. It's testimony time. Come on and testify this morning, huh?
Come on,
Who
Dawn.
wants to go first? I don't know.
Dawn,
Dawn,
I'll
go
go first.
Come on.
On the way here, my God.
My God.
I got a phone call
Yes,
from
she
my
sure did.
agent,
Uh-huh.
one of the greatest agents here in Chicago.
Show right. You show right.
Vanessa Talent Agency. Shout out to the whole team.
Yeah.
But I just got a call that I got booked for a voiceover. Amen.
That
During
is
pilot
awesome.
season. Won't it do it?
Won't he
Yes.
will?
Oh, and it pays so pretty.
Does it pay?
Hey, I
pretty
love
good?
pretty.
I love
so
pretty pay.
pretty. Pretty pay.
Pretty pay is all right with me.
Hallelujah. Thank you.
My God, today. That's wonderful.
Can we
Yeah.
have another from Eva?
Yeah. Oh, you want to go last? Even want to
Okay,
go
we're gonna go
last.
last.
Even
Go
gonna go
ahead.
last.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm glad to be above ground and free, man. I like. You know, it's
Ooh,
hard for a
above
black
ground
man to
and
stay
free.
free out here. It's
Huh?
always
That's right.
something.
That's right.
So I'm just happy to be above ground and free. I've been out the way. I ain't even had to worry about being in a situation where I could get shot or nothing in the wild. So I'm happy.
In a while.
Oh God.
You should shot at in the wild.
Yeah, no, I'm just you could be in different places with different people, and people have relatives and stuff. You go hang out with Tutu and them, and
oh my,
and Tutu and they told you that they into it with the moles over there across 50/50.
Right. You know what?
We don't have them stories no more. So I'm happy to not be living that life.
Right. Amen.
That's a blessing right there.
Yeah.
My goodness. Well, Saturday
Yes.
was my video shoot, my very first music video shoot for my new single that will be coming out in March called Good Man.
Good Man.
It was awesome.
So I'm excited about that. Directed by L.
Shout out to L Director.
Shout out to Shy EBK.
Yep.
Shout out to Monica for being my personal assistant. Shout out to Dawn Bless for being a stylist and like production assistant. So, I mean, the cast, everybody was just absolutely wonderful. Shout out to Doc. I'm not going to really reveal all my sources, but she finances my music career. So I just want to say thank you, Doc. So much.
Thank you, Doc.
Thank you, Doc, for believing in our diva.
Yes. I mean, she's amazing. She flew me to LA and I did the recording at Tito Jackson's house in his home studio, and it was just really, really wonderful. Shout out to Slim, Earl Powell, Earl Powell won a Grammy for Jennifer Hudson and everything. So
heavy.
It's my time, y'all. And the song is a positive song about Black men. We don't have positive images. We don't have enough positive images of Black men.
Right.
And so I wanted to portray another side of the Black man. The Black man is always feared. Oh, he's a thug, let's shoot him first and ask questions later. But there are some wonderful men that are Black. Yes.
Absolutely.
And then my on-screen husband, let me just say, L, I just want to say thank you. My on-screen husband.
Yeah.
He jumped right in. He jumped right into character when I first walked.
I got you on the cast.
I was getting out of the car and I was just like, because I saw his picture. I don't think he ever, saw me. And I said, hey, I said, you're my husband. I'm your wife today. He was just like, and you are so beautiful. I said,
yes, come on.
Drip, 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 drip.
He jumped right in.
Drop, drop, drip, drop, drop, drip, drip, drop, drop, drop.
No.
It's instant on screen
She's
camera.
talking about from her eyes for the children.
I didn't say that.
That's not
I know you didn't,
the
but we're
children
going to
shouldn't
say
be
that.
listening.
They should not be. They should be in school.
No, actually, they got the day off, but
they do, but they should not be listening. Parents, do your job.
Tears of joy.
Right.
Tears of joy.
But
anyway, I'm
joy.
done testifying.
Yeah.
Somebody said, y'all go from sex to testifying. It's all in the book. The Bible does it
really is.
Hey, Solomon had plenty of sex. There's a whole.
I was about to say that book of honey.
There are a whole 2 books worth of getting it in.
You can go for
his daddy wants
Song of Solomon, honey.
Yeah.
Slow it down either.
Yeah. Shout out to all the cast that came out.
That was awesome.
You guys all jumped in. We had a last minute casting change because the parents that played your parents were last minute because initially the parents that we had casted, they had a deaf in the family, they had to fly on down south. So thank you for being a part of jumping in last minute, and they were amazing, man. Dave got it in.
Shout out to David Roby, who's actually my first cousin who played my dad. So we both have the dimples and the nose and everything. And then Bessie Dobbs played my mom.
Oh, man.
She's like 2 inches taller than me.
Amazing.
And she's a cute, thick one, and she's gorgeous. She has so much swag, and so it's like an older version of me. So it all worked out perfully. Yeah. Everybody was just great and a joy. Yes.
Be looking out for the video release, and Eva's Eva say you're gonna do a video release party.
So I'm gonna do a video release party.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we're gonna do a whole big.
Yeah, and I'm gonna perform. I'm gonna perform too.
Yes.
That's gonna be big. It's gonna be big.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a slow body roll.
There was a lot of slow body rolling, a lot of R&B slow body rolling. Eva pulls out these puppy dog eyes and little sexy kitten moves and stuff.
Whatever do you mean?
Yeah. The camera actually loves you. I was watching the playback like, yeah, this is gonna be really good when we're done.
I don't want to see it until it's done.
You got to see it before. You got to give us the final approval.
Yeah.
Oh man. I'm
Yeah.
always more critical of myself than
You really are.
I'm very
But
critical.
you need
of
to know
myself.
you're amazing.
That's dope.
Thank you.
Yeah,
You really
that's
are.
dope, man. Well, we are becoming dateable on IntellectualRadio.com, an iHeartMedia station. Are we at the Hot Messy Monday
We
topic?
Certainly
are.
are.
I'm excited about this
We
one.
got all mushy, and now
Oh,
we have to
snap.
get messy.
You said
From mushy to
from mushy to messy. I love
Mushy
that.
to
Yes.
messy. That sounds about right. Here we go. This weekend, there was a huge moment in Black history in the Marvel universe called
Yes, it was.
The Black Panther.
Oh my.
A movie that was pretty much a all black cast, shot mostly in Atlanta. So for those of you who were saying, well, does this help the black community that y'all going crazy over this movie? Does it help the black community in any way? Yes, it did. There's nothing blacker than Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And they shot
Yes,
most of this
yes.
movie in
That's
Atlanta.
awesome.
Right.
They had mostly black actors, and there's a lot
So
of
stop
black
protesting
families.
before you research.
Right.
I'm sorry,
do you
continue.
do your research
your
before you get
research
on,
before
on
you
Twitter
protest.
and Facebook and start complaining about stuff. This was just the fact that it was mostly black cast and a superhero movie with
Yes.
a $200 million budget,
Right.
directed
that's
by a
huge.
young black man.
That was a
Right.
huge statement. That was
It
a
was
huge statement
huge.
that was made.
Ryan Coogler.
You said,
yes.
what
So-
did you say?
31-year-old.
He's 31.
Ryan
Awesome.
Coogler.
Yes.
31.
Oh, yeah.
So dig this. Now that I've given all the accolades and the black pride, in your black pride, for those of you who are dating white men or white women,
Here we go.
how did you feel about taking your white girlfriend or wife or white husband or boyfriend to see Black Panther? Would you take him or
Should
her
you?
to see
Ooh,
Black
should
Panther?
you?
Should you take them to see Black Panther? How'd you feel about it?
Okay, so you can call in 708-223-8953, 708-223-8953.
Yeah. I feel like this, right? I don't think they should have took them during the hoopla of the opening weekend.
Dressed up,
Uh-oh.
and I mean,
Yeah.
the Black Power was real.
It was.
It
it
was
was so
real.
exciting. So
It
we're
really
gonna
was.
so we're gonna give you guys a moment to call in and respond.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, we're gonna go to our song
50.
50. Hey.
From Real Talk.
I like it. I like this record.
You and me.
Thelonious Martin on the track. 50-50. Man, yo, look. She say it's 50-50. I say, no, you don't get me. I give you all I have, and when you pull out, I feel empty. You walk around here like you don't know your butt stank. You push me in the street when the bus came. Took off like a Mustang. Left me naked while you half-assed. I still turned the other cheek without complaint. Meaning about one thing. See, cause my love ain't cheap, and you must ain't. Meet the king, all of them so-called ballers that pump fake. And you jump back, reaching for something. Now you finna crash, go wing down on one way. Cause you want it one way. So now you sit at home just alone, shifting moan with your home sister, cause misery loves to kick it strong. And she listens on when she leaves, you get your phone drunk, texting and dialing me, confessing that this shit was wrong. Your mind drifting on, sit and post the pictures on Instagram with a dude that look just like me, man, he just a clone. And the rebound, probably in it just the bone, break up with you just to go to come around and get some more. Baby girl, who told you this was wrong? Relationships should be reciprocal, very intentional, not stereotypical or parody fictional. And no individual living person is perfect, so there will be friction, teamwork, addition, and some division though. The mother of learning is repetition, so know if you slack on your giving, you'll always be hypocritical, insecure, because you know you could be given more. Instead of 50-50, Joe.
And even combination of you and me.
Yo, check. When expectations don't meet reality, you got a problem. This math don't add up. 50-50. I don't want to have for nothing, and you shouldn't either. It's supposed to be 100-100. I mean, if you lacking, I pick up where you slacking. You can mistake a cup for half empty or half full, but if you give your all, You can walk away with no regret. Pissed off nonetheless, but you know you've done all you could. That other person just wasn't ready to get it. And know that the rope can't swing if your whole body ain't in it. We gotta jump together. Both risking getting whipped by the rope, but when we do, I'll lick your wounds and you'll put honey on my cuts. We laugh about the day we took jumping rope to another level. We define comfort levels. Join forces and fought other devils together. I'm not interested in 50-50. Standing with one foot in, never jumping rope, steady slap, but it's in an arm, leg, neck, head, and we wondering why it's not working. Why it's not turning. You don't complete me.
Yeah. You were just listening to Real Talk, his song 50. And I love that record. This is becoming dateable on IntellectualRadio.com. An iHeartMedia station. That's man L, Eva Ruway in the building, Monica P, Don Bless, and our special guest, Pastor Chenier Austin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were talking about interracial couples going to see Black Panther this
Yes,
weekend.
that's our Messy Monday topic.
Messy Monday topic.
Should you take your white spouse or girlfriend or boyfriend to see Black Panther? I would say,
even more specifically, should you have taken them during the opening weekend with all the hoopla? I think that's more because
okay,
I'll take you next week.
Everything has died down a little bit. It was really major though. It was major.
Yeah.
Wow. Wait, we have a comment here really quick before we delve into this. LaShonda says, if I had a white boyfriend and I took him to watch the movie afterwards, I dump him in the name of my ancestors. Ouch.
Oh, Wakanda forever.
That's shallow.
She must have really
she
must have saw that movie and was like, you know what? I need more melanin in my life.
My God.
I'm gonna say this once again. I think that movie is what the Black community needed at this time, considering the political landscape and what we've been dealing with for a long time, and this current administration. But I think that in the context of interracial dating, and if someone is with someone of the opposite sex, why not take them? Take them. Even in the hoopla, take them. Let them go see it.
Yes.
Let them get a real dose of reality, and let them see who we are and what we are made of, how brilliant we are, and how awesome that we are, and how we've been a major component to building this world that we live in.
Right.
And that our intelligence is off the charts, and who we are as a people is just amazing. I think that
indeed
they need that reality.
But
check.
For that reason, I would say no. I would not go with them. Why? Because if I'm this is why I'm gonna be honest with you. Why I don't date too much out of my race too much. Anyway, this is personal. I don't want to sit up and be your teacher and have an intellectual discussion and represent all Black people every time I go to a movie or a show. I don't want to have these discussions. I just want to be sometimes.
Well, the truth of the matter is, either when you date someone in your race, you're gonna have to educate.
That's very true.
I just don't want to educate on Blackness.
Because sometimes in some cases we do. You got to educate. If you're gonna date in your race, you're gonna have to educate on Blackness, because I just said this to someone the other day. We meet people; they are multi-level. Everyone is multi-level. Mm-hmm. The level of education that you have may not be the level of education that the person you get with has. Sure. And so at some point there has to be some level of teaching if you're going to stay in that relationship. And so unfortunately, due to the brainwashing of Black America, we still have to educate our own. And
I agree with that.
I've dated, individuals where their level of understanding of Blackness in our culture was down there, and I had to help them out.
Yeah.
So,
and I just want to jump in and say that a lot of people will look at me and they'll say, oh, well, right now you have weave in and all that kind of stuff. But that's not a part of being woke or educated. But I was wearing afros in the 90s with natural hair in the 90s when it was not popular. When I didn't have edge control.
Same here.
When I didn't have Black product lines.
Right.
When all I had was bergamot.
Look.
Ultra Sheen.
And some coconut oil.
I ain't even had coconut oil. When I was wearing my hair natural,
working it out.
I was wearing rocking an afro at Illinois State University in '98, and they were like, "Please press your hair. What about Copa?"
While our
What about
parents were going, is that how you gonna wear your hair?
Exactly.
I remember being in your wedding and in my friend's wedding, and I had like braids and twists and things like that, and my mother fell to pieces. She said, "You're gonna ruin this girl's picture."
And what did I tell
with this
you?
Afrocentric
And what did I
hair.
tell you, Don?
You said to wear it. But
Wear
see,
your
that's
hair.
where we were.
But that's
right.
where. But see, I had to learn to love myself. That was those were my years to love me, because I grew up. I didn't have the hair that when I sweat it just laid down. No.
Oh, come on with it.
No, ma'am. It didn't happen like that. My sisters had that, but I didn't.
Type
My mom
4C.
said, "You have your daddy's chest hair on your head."
Not the taco meat.
On your head.
On your head.
Make sure we hear this.
daddy's
On your
chest
head.
hair.
On your head. But
head.
listen, I'm saying that to say that I've always been fascinated with where I'm from. I married an African man. I'm guilty. My family gets on me because I'm always dating an African man
Always.
or
Or island,
Islander.
yeah.
or something like
That
that.
is not an exaggeration.
And my kids are Nigerian American children. And I love talking to them about this stuff. And so when this movie came out, of course, they had to go see it, but I want them to have that African pride. No, where your father's from, they're not walking around buck naked without technology.
Nah, they
And
got
actually,
plenty of
they had
technology.
cell phones before we did here in America. His family did.
Oh wow.
We didn't have a cell phone yet in like 2000, but they did. They had computers and all that kind of stuff. We didn't even have it.
Right.
So, their downtowns look just like ours.
Exactly. I've seen
Skyscrapers.
pictures in Nigeria that look like Lakeshore Drive. I said, is that
Exactly.
Lakeshore Drive?
Yes.
Looks just like it.
I think the big misconception is that people who rock a lot of Afrocentric accoutrements, they think that they are so
Come on,
woke. But
accoutrements.
I've seen some folk with some very Afrocentric and just they asleep as ever. Their perspectives are just dead in the dirt, and they're not really helping our community.
Right.
I mean, so whether you rock weave or got a fro, it's not about what's on the outside. It's about what's in your heart and what you believe and what you stand for and what you know that's going to push our culture forward.
And hoteps do, they I think everybody learns what they learn when they're supposed to learn it in different places on different levels. And hoteps make me sad a little bit, though. The hoteps are those people that are so conscious and so woke that do comment on your hair and comment on this, and they
comment on everything.
They're deep, and to me it's so interesting because all they do is remind me is who I was at 19 and 20. I kind of feel like just how we talk about white people discovering things, hoteps discover them and for the first time, and now they feel like they have to tell everybody. But I look at them and go, yeah, I've been through that phase, baby. Welcome.
Okay. Well, listen, you guys are tuned in to Becoming Dateable on Intellectual Radio. We have been talking about spousal rape and the Messy Monday topic. Should you take your white spouse/significant other to see Black Panther? And how would you feel if they get upset with you going without them? You can still call in and share your thoughts. Let's hear a word from our sponsor who just organized the All Black Everything Panther movie weekend this past Friday through yesterday that Becoming Dateable hosted. Our stage manager, K. Carlton Inc.
K. Carlton Inc. is in the business of making things happen in events and travel and weddings and brand operations, and the list goes on and on and on. They specialize in event and wedding planning and concierge services, the brand operation management. You can contact them at K. Carlton Inc. That's KCARLTONINC @gmail.com. They're on Instagram, Facebook as K. Carlton Inc. Now, business owners, if you have products or services that you want featured on our show too, please contact us at becomingdateable@gmail.com, or you can call 708-257-7353. That's 708-257-7353.
Okay, we're going to have a quick fashion tip from our stylist, Dawn Bless.
Well, today I may have on sackcloth and like the Pastor Chanel Alston talks about. I got on this hat. It got sparkles in it, so I tried.
I'm going to say hobo chic.
Hobo chic. Yeah.
Okay, great.
So I have a red lip. I was trying.
Yeah.
So the fashion tip for the day is this: ladies and gentlemen, please go get you some foundation. Now, what do I mean by that? I don't mean for your face. I mean for your body. Huh? Now, I want you to do as I say say and not as I do. The other day, I had on some leggings because I have a big belly and my pants, like jeans, like to fall down. So me and leggings and tight pants work together really well. However, I also am getting older, and it's something called cellulite, and it's something called love handles, and it's something called just heaviness all over my body.
Preach,
right now.
Dawn. Preach, Dawn.
And
heaviness.
I was wearing
loose your hold.
I was wearing a light skin outfit the other day.
Did you have a light skin
And
outfit?
I said to myself as I looked down, this is a bumpy mess down below. And if I had just got me some Spanx, if I had just took the time to go get some
girdle
Spanx,
for you,
it would have been a smooth operator.
Come on here.
But no, I had to look like a Nestle's Crunch. So do as I say, not as I do. And some of y'all guys laughing real hard at me right now. But what you need to do is go get you some. Because men can do this. I'm tired of you men walking around with your belly taking over your outfit. Above, you used to have a waistline in high school. Those days are over. Pull your pants up. Heavy people, we know the people with the bellies, whether you are real big or not, or no, you have to be, that pants need to be brought up to where your belly button is or slightly above, so it can suck in that area.
That's
and if
right.
you cannot do that because you still wearing the same size you used to wear, and it only comes to right there where your hips go in, dented on the side, where kind of dented, where you need to get you some foundation. Go get you some Spanx and pull it up and pull it in.
Thank you so much. That was your fashion tip from Becoming Dateable on IntellectualRadio.com. That was really awesome. That will preach. If you want to send a donation, if you want to sow into that girdle ministry, you can. Okay, you can go to BecomingDateable.com.
Whatever you want to call it.
I'm just going to say this real quick, and then we're going to dive right into our church announcements. I'm going to say that pants in general have been the devil for me over the past decade. Come on, this ever-changing body that I have, and that I had refused to just work out. So low-rise jeans was Satan when they came out, because they just kept falling down too. Because I didn't,
reveals that crack ministry.
Yeah,
Yes.
me, you, and a lot of our Latino sisters. I can't take it.
Yeah, they just, it was just a landslide on my backside. It just wasn't right.
Pants out there.
And then with the high-waisted pants, I could no longer do either because of that thing called a penis that I have right in the front.
P-A-N-U-S.
P-A-N-N-U-S. The penis.
Uh-huh.
And when you pull the pants all the way up, that thing just sets right out there.
Just Google that, ladies and gentlemen.
It just set out right there. That band of belly. That's right around here. That band of belly below. That's the penis. Yes, that's a penis. Not a penis. So I have not been able to find any pants that has been a blessing to my life. But what I did come up with was long shirts. Come on and talk. Long shirts. Come on, Tony. Stop wearing them short tops.
Come on.
Get you a long shirt to come on down.
I need a beat
to cover that entire area. Let that be a fence for you.
Come on.
Okay. Yeah. And so we're going to go right into our church announcements today. Come on.
Well, I guess I'll give the announcement for Jason in his absence.
Yes. Giving honor to Jason. The incomparable Jay Grant Experience is every Tuesday night. So he's going to be up again on tomorrow night. It's at Lamel's Luxury Lounge. That's 1801 West 87th Street. And they start promptly. He wants you to know they start promptly on time at 8:30 p.m. So go check him out. That's a live music experience like no other. It's off the chain. He always has special guests coming in. It's wonderful. Yes. Okay, and then we have cuffing season again every first Thursday of the month at Lakewood Bowl and Grill at 8 p.m. 5125 Sauk Trail, Richmond Park, Illinois. We have speed dating. We have games. We play spades. We have sketch comedy, open mic. Yes. All are welcome to join us for an amazing time when the out-of-the-box hotness, energy, and talent of Becoming Dateable cast meets the turn up and the high energy of Lakewood. Oh my God, it's gonna be ridiculously lit. Yeah. Okay.
Shout out to Chris over at Lakewood.
Yes, and it is $7 for this event. And on every second Thursday of the month, we have our live Becoming Dateable interactive variety talk show. I love that. Let me say that again.
Say it again.
We have our live Becoming Dateable interactive variety talk show.
Okay.
At the entrance, 15101 Dixie Highway in Harvey. Doors open at 7. Showtime is at 8 p.m. Listen, when I tell you Becoming Dateable is an amazing show,
It really is.
you
fun.
have to be there.
Full
A lot of people
night of
think that it's
entertainment.
just for single people. No, it is not.
No, any relationship
It's
status.
you need to come and be entertained.
Make it a couple.
It is a show. You
Yes.
can bring your boo. You can
Yes.
come along. You need to come to this. When I tell you L is funny, you think
Absolutely.
he's funny here? He really lets loose because he's limited here
That quick wit.
with in his language. But my God,
My.
we always have it at entrance.
Yeah,
Lost
the
that.
entrance.
The
Yeah.
entrance,
Yes.
and they have a full menu of food.
Tasty
Full
Really
bar.
food.
The food
It's
is
really
actually
good.
delicious. Trust me, I'm a big girl. I love to eat.
You got celebrity chef Corey in the back, and you got hood
Yes.
chef Will in the back.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh man, it's going down.
Looking to do what it
Absolutely.
do.
So make sure you go to becomingdateable.com, and we have a list of our upcoming events there as well. If you missed it here. Lastly, Becoming Dateable will be co-hosting the Single and Ready to Mingle soiree
This
with
Thursday.
Sisters in Media this
Yes.
Thursday. He Said, She Said with Wanda B, February 22nd at the Relax Lounge. This is the largest dating event yet. Over 100 beautiful and handsome eligible singles are expected to be there. Pastor, you need to come on out. We're going to get you a first lady.
Oh, wow. We'll
We can't have you out here in these streets like
Right.
this.
I know that's
We'll
right.
get his first, second lady.
And we
oh,
do-
his first, second lady.
The first, second lady.
I cannot-
Okay, you know what?
And we do have.
Maybe he could be our guest on the speech.
Yes, I
on
wish
the,
you could be on
Becoming
the
Dateable.
Becoming
Maybe on
Dateable.
Becoming
That would be
The
awesome.
live show, March
If you could
8th.
join us.
He's not going to give us a yay or a nay just yet.
He doesn't
Yeah,
have
we'll
to.
talk about
You know what,
it.
Pastor? Just pray on.
Okay, you know what? That's
And
fine.
we do have one more announcement. The Becoming
Two more.
Dateable. Two more. I'm sorry. The Becoming Dateable staff cast will be at Lakewood actually this Saturday too, passing on information about our shows. They're having a big open house featuring the
Oh.
Village of Richton Park.
It's gonna be big.
And guess what, y'all? They have free bowling, free food. I mean, they're setting it out. It's from noon until 3 o'clock. It is a family event. So you all go, bring your families in to Lakewood Bowling Grill. It's 5125 Sauk Trail in Richton Park, Illinois. You all tell your churches, tell your schools, tell your friends, your neighbors. Let them come on out to Lakewood Bowl and have a good time.
And on March 3rd, I have two events. At 2 p.m., I will be hosting a book signing by
Yes.
Delisa Williams. She had a book that she wrote called "No Longer Am I a Baby Mama." So it's pretty good books. It's about taking the stigma off of being a mother of a child and not being with the child's father. Then that evening at 6 p.m., I will be with my guy Jay Hollins, who was a guest here before.
Yes.
He is doing
He's
the
awesome.
live version of his album release. He was live performing every record on the new album, Casanova Black. Casanova
All right.
Black, and I will be hosting that. And then March 9th, we will have Reese at the New Dating Game. So it's gonna be it's a lot. I'm hosting that as well. So
Oh man.
You
Okay.
go,
Really
Elle?
quickly, Pastor, could you just tell us where your church is and what
I'm
time your
Pastor.
service is?
Yeah, Pastor, New Israelite Baptist Church, 1625 West 75th Place on the south side of Chicago, one block west of Ashland.
Okay.
Services at 11 a.m. Every Sunday. Bible study Wednesday night at 7 p.m. And
That's cool. I would actually join your church because
Praise
you
the
seem
Lord.
cool.
Right.
I try to
he
be.
didn't. He. There was no shadow of turning when I said all those dick bombs and everything. And I
There was no
appreciate that.
I
You
would
know
like
what
to
I'm
know.
saying?
It said, "Ladies, let's talk." Where can we find your book?
You can find it on Amazon.com.
Amazon.com.
Ladies,
let's talk.
Relationship
All right.
real talk from a man's perspective.
Yes.
Point of view.
Yes. And I am Eva Ruwe. That's EVARUWE. You can catch me on Facebook or Instagram. Also, you can hit us on becomingdateable.com on Facebook or Instagram and YouTube. Check out our videos of the live shows, previous radio shows. Like and share. Our new tag is #like, share, follow, subscribe. We have a lot for y'all to do.
Yes.
And I just want to say thank you again to all of our listeners, everyone here with us today. Intellectual Radio super producer Earl, program director Wanda B, host of He Said, She Said, and our sponsors, Caljohn Asset Management, K. Carlson Inc., Industry Buzz with 3 Z's, Play Too Much Productions, and OneNet.com. Again, a shout out to Pastor Chenier. Alston, for being here today. You've been listening to Becoming Dateable radio show on IntellectualRadio.com. Be sure to tune in every Monday at 11 a.m. You can catch us here. Remember that no matter where you are in life, never stop becoming a better version of you every day. Holla.